think it's kind of funny that, when you look at all the symbolism behind this, it's like Hammurabi, that was a big, he's the one that started the whole eye for an eye and everything like that. They hang his code of laws up in the UN. Why would they have Hammurabi also as a relief in the House of Representatives? When they said that they took all these laws from because above the doors, right? Now, in 1950, there's 23 marble leaf portraits, right, over the gallery doors. They had them installed in 1950. Now, this is right after World War II. They have to understand, remember, we were already infiltrated by the OSS. That turned into the CIA, but that was the Nazis. They infiltrated the Pentagon. Mm-hmm. Because what day did the Pentagon start construction? Started construction on 9/11. How about that? The irony behind it all, right?
Oh my gosh.
So the thing is that what they did is that they put these reliefs over the doors, right? Now it's up in the gallery, not the gallery, over the gallery doors and all that, up at the top, right? Now, let me see. You know what? All right, see that?
Oh, it worked. Good job.
Okay, so right here we have, see these reliefs right here, the right over the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're all facing inward and all that. Now right here in the red, you see the fasces. It's all Roman. Look at all the Roman. You have the stars, which are Romans. Everything's Roman in here. It's the symbolism will be their downfall. And then they have "In God We Trust," right? It's like, really? Because here's your fasces, and what were the sticks called again, guys? Same thing that Trump called Obama the other night. Just telling you. So here are the reliefs.
Wait, you got to say the word.
What? Fags.
Oh, there you go.
The sticks are faggots. And it's not a derogatory term. That's what the sticks were called.
Right.
The bundle of sticks with the axe in it.
Right.
The sticks were called faggots. It's what they do is they take words like that because they don't want us to know them. So they turn into a derogatory term. So it's like, well, you can't say that word. It's like, why not? Because everything points to Rome. We could prove their symbolism right there. But you can't say that word. Because what they do, they point it towards, homosexuals. Like, that's all you've done throughout history is suck dick. Why not? Everything's based off obelisk. It's all male. It's all phallic worship.
It is.
That's all it is. Every bit of it.
It's all masculine worship. Okay, go to the next picture.
No, not masculine. No, phallic worship. It's not masculinity. They worship dick, and that's it because women don't have them. That's why with the clones, they give it to them. You just can't make a cookie jar. That's it. So here's some of the reliefs. You got Moses right here. Of course, he is facing where Nancy and all them are. So he would be in the back of the gallery, and he would be pointing. We have it all mapped out here. Hold on a second. So here's Hammurabi. Roman. Hello,
Mm-hmm.
So we have it all written out, everything like this with the House of Fasces, everything, the profiles, eastern half, western half. Sorry about the writing and all that. But here are the names. You got Moses, and you have like Alfonso the 10th, Edward the First, Gaius, George Mason, and Thomas Jefferson are the two only Americans on this list. That's it. A shit ton of Romans, all that. Even Hammurabi's on the list. Mm-hmm. Napoleon, Justinian the First. Hell, we went through it all too. Hammurabi, the slave driving techniques. That's where you get the whole Babylonian code. Because remember, Bank of International Settlements. Whenever you have BS, it's a Babylonian system. It's like CBS, Babylonian system. BIS, Bank of International Settlements, Babylonian system. That's how they code it all in. It's all coded. That's how they hide it. It's hidden in plain sight.
Right.
It's like CBS. They have CBS, BS, but what is it? It's an eye. It's an eye looking at you. They don't have to make the pyramid because they have the eye of providence right there. That's all they do. It's all like the King of England, Parliamentary Constitution of England. I thought we were trying to get away from that. Just, thought we wanted to be free, okay? Then you have a Roman jurist, and they were the foundations of Roman civil law. Well, they practice Saturnalia. So there's a Christmas, there's already December 25th, everything. And the thing is that with George Mason, all that, he wanted the Bill of Rights added to the Constitution because he led opposition to it. Gregory the Ninth, medieval pope, authoritative canon law. Yeah, but they wanted to keep Roman law. Everything revolves around Rome. So did it really fall? Hell no, it didn't.
No.
Then you have Hammurabi, king of Babylon. Advocate General of Holland and New Zealand, author of On the Law of War and Peace, the first treaty of international law. International, it's like, screw America. We have to worry about everybody else infiltrating us. And then you have Pope Innocent III. I mean, he was an asshole too. I mean, that guy's just. I mean, I think Pope Innocent III.
First name was Innocent?
Huh?
His name was Innocent?
Yeah, Pope Innocent III. I think he was the Pope that. He was one of the popes right around the time of. Oh, shit. It wasn't the 6th. No, that's. Pope Alexander VI was the one with Caesar Borgia. That's the whole Jesus. That's who's on the painting. It'll come to me real quick. Let's see. Justinian I, the Byzantine emperor. It was all Rome. Everything's based off Rome. And then you have Lycurgus, a semi-mythical Greek legislator. Semi-mythical. You have his head up there. Is it really a myth?
Mm-hmm.
It's like this, the whole maritime system. Yeah, let this guy Colbert in here, right? The French are the ones that started this whole bullshit with the maritime law. So France and the Vatican, I mean, they're like.
I hear there's a French whistleblower coming out this week, by the way. A very well-known person. I don't know who, and I don't know regarding what, but that's what I'm hearing.
Sweet. Well, then, can't leave the Jews out of this, right?
Right.
Maimonides, Jewish philosopher of Cordoba, Spain. Crypto Jews. Remember? They practice one thing, but underhandedly, they believe another. Because the whole Jewish law is contained in the Pentateuch and the Talmudic literature, the Talmud, right? The same one that says, people that, do, worship this should, be boiling a pile of shit or piss or whatever. It's just, they said Jesus is boiling a vat of semen. I mean, that's right in the, it's in the Talmud.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, it's because religion is division. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they had to divide us in certain ways, that there was no way of us getting together. Because if we actually came together and said, you know what, all this whole thing is all bullshit. If we came together and just locked in, they're done. And the thing is, they're way done. We have a video on that too. About an 11-minute video. Because the one guy that was there, I don't know what was he? He did a video and he talked about like all the Navy SEALs and everything. And I know his face, but he's the one talking this. I know his voice, and he's describing this. And he was talking about how they, the whole like he's like talking about two chess masters sitting at the board, and like they already know that they're done. They're just prolonging it. The evil, like they're done. Because everybody on the outside that's watching, they don't see the chessboard. The checkmate's already been called. That's why they said checkmate in the drops. Yeah, because what do they call 5D chess? What is the term for 5D chess? It's Enochian chess. Enoch, hello. Book of Enoch, Keys of Enoch. Why did they leave it out? Because there's a lot of truth in there. Funny how they talk about, extraterrestrials, this, that. It's like, well, we can't tell them that.
Right.
Because this whole Satan God, it's like, what if it's just you have these extraterrestrials that they created hybrids, and now their factions are battling against one another, but it's like, you guys had these guys for slaves. They're done. Slaves no more. Why were we created? I mean, you have the prime creator, source, the all, that creates everything. Even them. Everything came from a thought,
Mm-hmm.
an idea. That is what started it all. Now, why are they trying to suppress our thinking and our ideas?
And our creativity.
Yes, and that's why they have. That's why they bring in technology.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they put our. That's why they say, look down, no, look up. Everything's going on above us. Because when you're looking down, you're looking at technology. You're getting brainwashed by that.
Did you have any other slides you wanted to run through?
Yeah. So we got, we have them all. We went through all of them and found out, that, and like everything about them. And
Don't go too quick.
this one's kind of cute too. The Blackstone. They talk about like Black Stone and Black Rock and all that, but
Right.
he's the first one. He's the first one that's actually numbered on there. So, because what it is that I actually have it on the next page, I believe. Yeah. So here it is. Okay. So you see the speaker's chair right here, and that's where they would be. Now, right above it on number 4, it's a quotation. It's all. It's from Webster. I think it's what the guy for Webster's dictionary, but it's from Webster. And right across at 16, that's where Moses is. Point straight at the speaker's chair. It's like, they're watching you. So this whole Moses had the 10 Commandments on. It's like, nobody even knows what the 10 Commandments are. They're all light codes. Nobody's even touched them. So all this whole 10 Commandments, the Vatican came up with it. Everything. They lied to us about everything. Because here's the count. Here's how it goes around. There's 24 because there's a quotation at 4. That'd be a delta. Funny.
Do you have the quotation handy by chance?
I don't.
Okay. Just curious.
Couldn't find it. But like right here, out of 23 relief, one of our founding fathers, and then you have George Mason, and they have 2 medieval popes, 4 kings. 35% of them have Roman ties. 8, that's an H.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 88, that'd be 8. 35%, that's another H. And then you have one that was a sultan of the Ottoman Empire, right? Well, funny thing is that this whole Jewish, Palestinian, all that stuff, what happened to that? Whose land is that? Neither. That land goes back to the Ottoman Empire. Because the Brits, the English, are the ones, the English and the Vatican, they're the ones that created mandatory Palestine and all that. They loaned that, they took a 99-year lease out on that land from the Ottoman Empire. So that land goes back to them.
Didn't the Rothschild do that in 1917 or something like that?
It was back at that when they did the Balfour Declaration. Right when they were starting to prime up, like right after World War One. Remember, they got to keep pace with that storyline of the Freemasons.
Right.
So World War One, World War Two, World War Three, because they have to bring in the political Zionism. Because political Zionism in World War Three, and Islam, that's gonna be what starts it. That's the catalyst. And then the people that are on the fence, aka America, they were supposed to get hit with. Well, we were supposed to get hit with the nihilists and the anarchists. BLM, Antifa. See how that works? It's all a storyline. That's it. It's the whole thing. It's one big elaborate. The world is a stage.